Hello and welcome to the unboxing of the Remastered Black Ranger from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. One Ranger after this and, well, my Remastered line is complete. And I'm actually very happy that they did this. I mean, these figures should look, besides some exclusions with green, which had some issues, but we're known to this by now, sadly. With some little marks there, some inconsistencies and some things that are not correct, but I talk about that in the unboxing of MMPR Green. These figures are pretty decent and I'm happy to have them, and as I wanted to say a second ago, these figures should have been like that in the first place. Yeah, well, we always joked about that Hasbro will redo something or like resell the figure with a slight upgrade to us, and that happened. But jokes and babble aside, we have, as always with these figures, 30 years of Power Rangers anniversary logo. We have a render on the front, a nice artwork, and a really cool artwork here on the side. I love this, how that is done. And we have a close-up render, and we have a checklist on the back that you can see what you get. As I mentioned and repeat myself in each video, this is important because if you buy this yourself, the figures are packed not in trays anymore for a while now. They are in these paper baggies because of plastic free, and so you don't really know what you get because nothing has its special place anymore. So in these bags there's stuff, could be duplicates or could be stuff missing. Luckily didn't had a big issue with that in the past, and I hope it stays that way. Anyways, you get Zack with a head on it, you have the helmet, of course, you have the power axe, you have a new effect piece, which is really cool. I like these. I said it in different unboxings. These reminded me Dragon Ball. You get some extra hands, and you get blade blasters and a power morpher. And of course here's Zack again, and that's just the entire box, which can go aside slightly to like here. Because of the plastic free and everything, I can take a look in front, take it out of the box and just say, hey look, here's the figure. And he's falling over. The other three, you realized by now, they are for comparisons here. This is the first Mighty Morphin Black Ranger. This is the second one, the one with the dragon shield, of course. And this is, Adam, which is for whatever reason with the weapon that Zack used, but it's the way it is. And these figures, as I said, they are nice. I will show a close-up in a bit. Sorry. Here's the effect piece. And, well, the power axe, which he also comes with, and his is in storage somewhere, and he doesn't come with a power axe, he comes with a special weapon. But yeah, the power axe also can move as the toy from the 90s can. So this is which I seen on, was it this one? Here, look at the render. This is not how the axe basically works. Because this is the cannon mode, and he is wielding it like the axe mode. This piece needs to be here. This is weird. I was seeing that as I pre-ordered the figure, and I was like, that's odd. So, but as I said, you can move this piece back and forth to form the combination in the end. Nicely painted. As the other weapons, I don't know, is there just silver on this one? Yeah. As you can see, same deal. The yellow varies slightly, not much. I think it's not really visible on the camera. No cannon effect piece for this one, but doesn't matter. These are really nice. The cannon effect piece is so heavy, it always bends the cannon, even when it's a combination, bends it completely over. This likeness of Walter Jones is pretty good. This is really well done. Truly can see him in here. So, pretty nice. And I mean, the fans, well, not myself, but some fans complained always when the Rangers came, why is there only one Power Blaster mode? Well, the Remastered come with all 3 of those. This also has a pack hole, so if you have an effect piece from a different Ranger, you can attach that here. And well, this is the holstered version, which goes in here, and blade version, so easy peasy. I mean, this is basically pretty standard for Lightning Collection. So 2 extra fists and 2 extra hands, 1 grabby and 1 open hand. Nothing special. And the power morpher, the teeny tiny morpher. This is set down, so this is better. I have to get it close. I don't know if the camera yet should be good. So this hand is actually for the morpher. Each ranger comes with like a morpher grabbing hand, and the star of the show here looks pretty nicely painted. He's one of the looser ones from the Mastered figures. The other ones were pretty sturdy. His head is a bit wobbly as well, but is not the big issue here for me, because I said it in other unboxings. I had very floppy figures. If you get him to stand in the pose you want, he is like this and stays that way. I also repeat myself on that one. We had construction outside. They're luckily done now. For like 2 years they were building houses out front, and they were shaking the ground for like the earthwork stuff. We're like digging out holes for the cellar and everything else, and then they were really, as I said, using heavy machinery to make the ground solid, that like everything can sink down, and that our entire house was shaking day after day and was loud and noisy. But that aside, and I think 2 or 3 Lightning Collection figures collapsed on the shelf once or twice, and I have most of them like without a stand. I have the figures on the outer edge, like when this is my shelf and this is like the outer edge here, they have an extra display stand in case of something falling, even without construction, that they don't drop off the shelf and shatter. So, but like 1 or 2 figures were like boop, and yeah, corrected the pose and nothing else fell again. He's, as I said, pretty okay for that. I give you another close-up. The boots, everything, the black outlines here. So can recommend him. Hope he wasn't that like that. As you see here, your head he was wobbling in a bit. Now it's sturdy. Yeah, but he's slightly loose on the helmet. I don't know, is he right on? Yeah, he's right on. I have no idea why that's the case, but as I said, it's with these figures sometimes, and this is a deluxe price point, but I don't want to complain too much. What I could do is, even if he's sitting, I can give you a comparison with the OG. You would notice the black missing on the belt, for example. Here the morpher is way better painted than the old one, you can see, so this is pretty nice. Oh, actually, wait, I actually forgot, I swapped this. This is actually Adam. This is Zack. I gave him the cannon. You notice this morpher doesn't have the red outlines. This is missing on this one. They did the first Mighty Morphin Rangers, and the last Ranger who came out on the basic line was Zack. I think this one came before. Yeah, here he has this as well. Armored Red was an Armored Black was an exclusive. I think Target or something like that. In the US, I had to import it. I bought him off eBay for an okay-ish price back in the day. And the last out of the team came out was Adam. Too many Rangers, too many Mighty Morphin. Was Zack, not Adam, sorry. And he was the only Ranger missing these red outlines on the morpher. I mean, this is a very small, tiny detail, but as a fan, you definitely noticed that. So I made multiple mistakes, but corrected myself in this one. Sorry. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. As always, if that's the case, feel free to like, sub, share, all the good stuff if you didn't do already. And thank you for watching, and we see us in the next one.